The MyVirtualHome user controls are divided up into a few different sections: the left-hand menu, the top menu, the right-hand menu, and the on-screen control menu. First up is the left-hand menu. This is essentially where you add everything to your 3D design, whether it be a home that you just wish to preview, whether it be a room that you'd like to add to your design by selecting a particular room, or whether it be structural fittings and fixtures, like selecting staircases or windows, doors, things like that. Furniture and electrical is the next option further down, and this can include things like TVs, like beds, washing machines, so on and so forth. Outdoor furniture and essentials, letterbox, plants, trees, things like that. And finally, materials. These are 2D in nature and things like paints, floors, laminates, roofing. The next tab is the Build Help tab. This gives you a little step-by-step wizard for the first couple of times you use MyVirtualHome that comes in quite handy. Finally is the Search tab. Here we can type things in and directly find a result. In this case here I've typed in plasma and it's returned a result to say we can have Panasonic plasmas, we can have TV cabinets, or the actual items, and we can place those directly into our design. Up the top is the next menu system, which is pretty straightforward. It's got a file menu like you find in many software programs where you can save things, so on and so forth, where you can edit, undo, cut, copy, paste, lock and unlock things. Measurements like placing a north marker, measure, protractor, and options to edit your preferences, show or hide different visibility options. The camera tools are the next part of the menu navigation system. These enable us to walk around in first-person view, to look left and right as we need to, and also to change our view to things like a plan view, an overhead view of the plan, to change it to a 3D view so that we can look at it from a 3D style of view, or back to our walkthrough view. Just below the top is our next level of icons, which is a save button to quickly save your design as you're working on it, an action tool to select different objects like a letterbox or even just the number on a letterbox, an interact tool so we can click on things like a garage door and watch the garage door open and close, an eyedropper to select different materials, so clicking on the eyedropper and clicking on the wall shows me that that's an Austral brick that I've selected there, undo and redo to select your different levels, to show or hide the roof, and home properties to give you some information about the house. Finally, on the top menu, it'll show you who you're logged in as, and the question mark over here will bring up our help system at any particular stage so that you can refer to additional help from the center menu. Finally is the right-hand menu. The right-hand menu dynamically changes depending on what you've clicked on. If I click on a letterbox at this stage, it shows me that it is a letterbox, what customizations I can do to the letterbox, what alternatives are available in letterboxes. If I click on the garage door at this stage, it tells me about the garage door, what customizations I can do with the garage door, and what alternatives are available in garage doors. And that's the menu systems in MyVirtualHome.